6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Green, 39, back to Philly. Here we go.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now Kelly. Looking deep for Demarius. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
I'd say that qualifies as a pretty darn good opening series. Get them into 3rd and long, get them out of their comfort zone, and guess what? Get your crowd into it early, too.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And his first look is incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down. I mean, they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Bortles. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Bortles. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Lee, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Jags taking over on offense here in a second. And what a season, Charles, it was for Jacksonville. Some people did like them as a dark horse coming into the year, and they really responded.
Heard recently at one of the, all-star games, college all-star games, a scout saying, well, heck, haven't they been the dark horse for the last 5 years coming into the season? And he seemed a little bit bitter, so I'm going to let him go on that one. But the point is well taken. They have been building to it.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Hurns, 40 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, Kelly. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Kelly on first down. And he rifles one incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They'll run with D'Angelo Henderson, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A play fake. Now Kelly. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Off play action. Kelly. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now a handoff looking right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Here's Kelly. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Jags grab it. Does the big boy have the juice? And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. And how about the big boy showing off the wheels?
Let's face it. Anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and they're rumbling. You can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. In motion now is Lee. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Bortles now on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the gun, it's Bortles. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Mercedes Lewis from 8 yards out, and the Jaguars add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw is Kelly. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory. That goes for a gain of 31. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos get a bit closer. So they're going to go for 2. Kelly to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Here's Corey Grant now to return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And Robinson with a big catch. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Bortles. He finds Hearns left side. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Here we go now.
They'll try to run it here. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. To return it is Corey Grant. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, You had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's third down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. From the gun on third down, Bortles. And that's complete to Lewis. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Here we go now.
A final shot before half for Bortles. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Here we go now.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Jaguars on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Bortles. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Bortles. He's going to float this. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. That one goes for 34 yards. And it's good enough for Jacksonville first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Bortles. His throw incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The Jaguars on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. The play fake to Ivory. Now Bortles. He'll buy some time right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off down near the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. First down, it's Kelly. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. And he's out of bounds, able to get it up right near the 25 to the 24. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw on second. Here's Kelly. Throwing right side. That's complete to Demarius Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up. Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try to open things up in the run game.
Third down. That's Henderson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on fourth and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Kelly. And this is caught. Demarius Thomas. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football. We begin quarter number 4. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Design run for their wideout. A gain of 3, second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and it had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Patriot! Let's go! Leopard! Here we go now!
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. So this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Let's go! No, check! Patriot! All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56. Hurry up, here we go.
Kelly now on 3rd down. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Set! Green! Gone! All right, now, look at 56. Here we go!
A first down carry here for Charles. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, landed.
They'll put it in the hands of their receiver, Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Over. Here we go now. Over.
Now Kelly. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. On first down, Bortles completes it to Lee. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Here's Bortles to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Again, it's Bortles. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. He's back to throw. A dump off for Ivory. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. 7 yards to go on second down. He'll look to throw. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this offense on third down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is third and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with a big back Fournette, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Leonard Fournette denied on 4th and goal. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. They'll run with Henderson. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Underneath to Ivory. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. To throw is Bortles. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And this one is right through. And the Jaguars have won the game. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.